Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Don't even do anything until you hit the like button. Definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you can know when I'm uploading. And you can be there to see what I'm talking about. And comment on my commentary. Just keep everything respectful. So I wanted to touch back on the Alexis Ware case. Greenville, South Carolina mom, or Anderson, South Carolina, whichever one you want to reference her to, has been missing for, it's been like 4 months now, I believe. And a lot of people are already familiar with this case, so I think I can probably do like a quick summary and then give y'all the alleged information that has been going around. Supposedly she's a hairdresser, makeup artist. Some people say she's a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Some people say she danced part-time. Some people saying she's a jack girl. When I say jack girl, I mean like, you know, just stealing money from men or, you know, etc. There are a lot of things going around. I'm not here to say either, even though Greenville, South Carolina is a city that I live in. And I mentioned on the first video that I have never seen Alexis Ware. And I started seeing that comment a lot on other people's pages too. People from Greenville are like, I never seen her. I don't know why that is, but she is a very popular girl from what I understand. Anywho, her baby daddy was suspected initially of doing something to her because his story about the last time that he's seen her really just didn't make sense to everyone. Since then, it has went back and forth. No, his name is TJ. TJ has nothing to do with it. Oh, yes, he does. TJ allegedly used to abuse Alexis. She's had, you know, black eyes, etc. on Facebook. So, you know, naturally, when baby mama disappears and you're the last one to see her and your story sounds funny, everybody put the blame towards him. But again, it's went back from him, flipped on to her other baby daddy somewhat. I think his name is Sosa. Then quickly got off Sosa because he speaks with so much passion. Does not look like he would, you know, be capable of doing anything like that. But of course, we don't know anything because we still have not found Alexis. She's still missing. So I'll say a lot of the things that are going around, some of it I just don't believe, even though I don't know. None of us really know. And some of it is like very plausible. So let me just get into the things that I don't believe. That's how I'll approach this. It's very hard to approach for a video because it's like everything that you say, you have to go back and say, well, that hasn't been proven. It's just been thrown out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll start where I say things that I feel like totally aren't true. So recently, just last week, people were saying they had been seeing Alexis in Atlanta. She's not missing. She's not dead. She's in Atlanta. We went out. We took pictures. I ain't see no proof of that, you know. But that was going around. If you have not heard of Ratchet TV, shout out to him. He's covering the case very heavily. He's getting a lot of backlash as well. I can kind of understand why because, you know, he was just going in on the topic day after day after day. People are calling him and giving him information. Some of it true, some of it not. But the family who everybody's also has the squinted eye at doesn't seem like they're really looking for her anymore, or it doesn't seem like they're really a grieving family. They have a lot of smoke for this YouTuber, Ratchet TV, but at the same time, him and a few others from the Facebook group for Alexis Ware have put the case on the map. It's national attention. It's hit Shade Room now. So yeah, I don't believe that people seen Alexis in Atlanta, okay? That I'll say I don't believe it. If they did, cool. You know, that's kind of messed up that she got everybody out here looking for her and being worried and, you know, sending prayers and stuff. And, you know, but I just don't believe that. One thing that started to make sense, I'm going to try to put this clip in here. It is, again, from Ratchet TV. It's from Alexis Ware's Ring Cam, okay? But one thing that I felt like when I watched the Ring Cam is that maybe she had some mental issues going on, or either someone was making her leave based on that Ring camera, the way she was talking to her neighbor, saying, yeah, I'm getting ready to go. She started talking about her ex TJ, saying, everything with him. But she's talking to the neighbor like she just seems really, what do you call it, manic. Like she's, to me, she just seemed like maybe she was being forced to do that. Maybe the person was watching. I don't know. The case gets stranger and stranger by the day.
Hey, it's your neighbor upstairs.
What's up?
I was letting you know that I ain't gonna lie, I do like root work and shit like that, but good and bad. I already broke the what I needed to
Why
do.
are you moving?
I just gotta get away. Um, my ex, just everything, the abuse. I'm just tired. And the only way I know I can get away from him, like,
You leaving the state?
yes, I got to.
Mm.
I got to. That's the only way I'm gonna get away from him. Because he don't know I can read him. I can look in your eyes. I can read you. He didn't realize I've been reading him the whole time. I've been reading.
Talking
So
about the guy that was here.
yeah,
Oh.
clients like to live your life miserable, trying all the time, trying to please this man, and it's like you really can. You're just trying too hard. Um, so I planned my time, and I said when it was gonna happen, and she announced that she was pregnant, and a month later she was posting this. I ain't even I ain't even go look. I just knew when it was gonna happen, and I ain't even have to go confirm a status or nothing. Her cousin sent this to me because she knew that the girl had.
Okay. Also, looking at that video, okay, maybe somebody didn't make her go tell the neighbor that. I can't see myself going to tell my neighbor, oh, me and my ex. You know what I'm saying? I tell my followers stuff like that all the time, but I kind of feel more comfortable talking to my followers versus the neighbor. She didn't even know the girl's name. She called her. She's like, hey, sure, downstairs neighbor, or something like that. Y'all see if I put the video in here. But it didn't sound like they had a bond where she would be talking to her like that. So I felt like maybe somebody was like, you better go tell such and such this so it won't look weird when you disappear. One thing that does make sense, what if she was in some sort of shelter? When women try to get away from abusive relationships, there are shelters and things like that. And when you do those type of things, they do encourage you not to tell anybody, not even your mom. She had to leave her kids. That to me makes more sense than some of the things that are going around, because Alexis Ware is not actually in a missing persons database for like the FBI or something. And that's weird because she is missing, but it's like, why wouldn't they have all of that documented? And also, the FBI has not stepped in to try to find her. It really makes you feel like maybe she's not deceased. Maybe nothing happened. She's, whatever she has going on is voluntary. Again, everything is alleged. I do want to exercise my right to use the fair use rule, and everything I'm saying is not meant to be wrong. Is meant to be entertainment, but everything is alleged. But thinking about the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez, you remember how she tried to get away from that guy and he was following her all around? She had to change phones. She had to cut her hair. She had to go take karate classes and stuff like that. But if you let TJ tell it, there was no abuse. He gets mad whenever you mention his name. Alexis did put a lot of money down for a lawyer for him. So it would seem like even though they had that rough type of relationship, that she still really was rocking with him. But I don't know. From what she told her neighbor, she wasn't rocking with him. What's another crazy theory? Maybe she's in witness protection. So there was something about Alexis had some dealings with some guys up north. Alexis was about her bag, y'all. That's one thing that I don't think that's alleged. I think we all can agree. Alexis was about her bag. She had some dealings with some guys up north. They were some big time hustlers, if you will, and she ran off on one of those guys. With ran off on a plug, I guess, and came back up there to do business with another hustler, but did not know that the dude that she ran off on was this hustler's cousin. So it is a rumor that the guy that she ran off on set up the hit, and that's who came and snatched her. Because she snatched their bag, they snatched her. That is something based on the things that you know about Alexis. That's something that could have happened, Now, whether or not they just holding her hostage or they done something to her, I don't know. But before that Ring camera, I was really almost 100% sure, unfortunately, that she probably was deceased, even though I would never want to think that. I wouldn't want to put that on nobody. But people just don't go missing this long, especially with children, especially women of color. We don't keep secrets that well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think about me. I'm a grown woman. I take care of myself. I go to work. I have a 14-year-old daughter, but I'm still like a baby. I can't imagine going somewhere, running off, not being able to call my mom. Speaking of which, glad I said that. There are so many rumors about her and her family having a very messed up sort of bond and relationship. Like, it's like half of the family fool with each other, the other half don't. It says that her mom was jealous of her and used to abuse her, and allegedly had boyfriends that, took advantage of Alexis. Now, that's a crying damn shame if it's true. But unfortunately, because of how this case is going, whether she's deceased or not, whether she's missing voluntarily or not, her past and her life and her secrets are being pulled up, and you know what I'm saying? And some of it's probably being exaggerated, and some of it's actually true. But it's like they say her and her mom had a good relationship where they talk on FaceTime and stuff like that. But as far as like getting along or anything, that was never how they were. Her family, like I said, they don't like Ratchet TV, even though he came to Greenville, South Carolina to try to help search for her. He's holding several podcasts. What they don't like is that when these shows happen, people call in from Greenville and they give their honest opinion about Alexis. They say, she messed with their man, like all type of stuff that if she is alive, I'm pretty sure her hit list is this long. Like, oh, who said what about? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's weird. I don't even know her. Yeah. So also, before she went missing, there was a rumor that she had seen a black truck around her home that she felt like was following her. She was nervous about that. She called her mom, said, "Mom, this truck keeps..." That has been somewhat thrown out, and now it's supposed to be something for sure. Even though I just tried to Google it and I couldn't really find it. It seemed like it'd be really hard to find. But supposedly the black truck was a police officer, and they came and arrested Alexis. This is right before she went missing. Took her to jail for whatever. She bonded out, and the lawyer that she had gotten for TJ, her baby daddy, who was fighting a case where someone was, killed. The lawyer that she had for him decided that he did not want to be a lawyer for TJ. He jumped off the case, which is a big red flag that something's wrong. So whatever she got locked up for that day with the black truck, who was the police, she tried to contact that same lawyer that she had gotten for her baby daddy, and he took her case and then decided he's jumping off hers too. So what they're trying to say is that the lawyer could feel like something was fishy in the situation, like, first you want to testify against your baby daddy for what he did, and now you don't. I don't know, y'all. So confusing. I'm just giving y'all all the theories. That's why this video, when I wanted to like try to be on it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, there's literally too much information for me to tell my followers, and I can't stand a YouTuber that will tell you a story and say, but I don't know though. You know, y'all know how you get advice from somebody, you really asking for advice, and they give you advice, and they be like, but I don't know. They were like, bruh, I thought you just was telling me I should break up with her. I mean, I don't know. Like, I didn't want to do y'all like that, but that case is a very big thing, and people are getting so exhausted with like, where is she? If she is I, you know what I'm saying? And this is just some sort of scam, that's messed up. But if she isn't, she need to be found and brought home so she can rightfully be, you know, taken care of. Like, I don't know if she's alive or not. I hope she is, for the sake of her children, for the sake of her, for the sake of her family that, you know, like I said, they have a weird relationship, but nevertheless, I don't think they would want to see her deceased. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I may want to mention? And I do hope I can find that screen recording to put that clip in here so y'all can see what I mean by how weird she was acting on that ring cam. And yeah, more information that comes. Hopefully it's not so disorganized and not just being thrown out by everybody. Somewhere in all of this, y'all, is the truth, though. Y'all know that. We just don't know what it is. Somewhere in all of this stuff, though, is the truth. But I will come back and do an update on that. I do consider that a horror story, because if she's passed away and just somewhere out there, that is terrible. But if she's also having to be put in some type of protection program, that's still terrible. And if she's running from whatever the police locked her up for that day that the lawyer won't defend her about, if she on the run, this is still one hell of a story. You know what I'm saying? Shit definitely is worth a lifetime series once we find out what the hell is really going on. But well, my ring light just died. I guess it was time to end the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and comment on my commentary. Let me know which one of those 18 theories that I just gave you do you think? Because I don't know no more. I don't know anymore. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.